Couple of these babies neighing, etc., as you can hear. First of the 14 about to get underway. First of them is over the 1,720 metres from the mobile. 2-year-old pace, they're all qualifying. 1, He Got Rock, Joe Pace. 2, Long Weekend. 3, Stormy Beach. 4, Spencer. 5, Notorious Joe. 6, Sports Rack. All set. Tab.com.au mobile. Barry heads to the back. And the green light is on, and they're on their journey. They're off, and first out is Stormy Beach with Zach Phillips for John Justice, though it's very free early. It's pulled its way to a 7-metre lead. I think it wanted to go to the front of Zach Phillips on it, but don't think he wanted to be going this fast this early. And it's quite free, Stormy Beach. Led about 8 metres from Spencer and Gavin Lang in second place. 6 metres away in third as they make their way up to the Aberdeen Racing home turn was Long Weekend. 5 metres then to Notorious Joe fourth. 6 metres then away in the field was Sports Rack back second last, and Notorious Joe is back last to the 6 with 1,200 metres to travel. Into the straight now, or rather He Got Rocked back towards the rear. Into the straight now, and they go to the orange light and the bell of the circuit to go at the 1,000, and the lead time 8.2, the first quarter of the last mile in 29.5 as they go inside their final circuit. And a 6-metre leader is Stormy Beach, but is going pretty quickly. 29.5 out of the gate after an 8.2 lead time. Stormy Beach heads to the back, leading the way by 6 metres. In second place as they go inside of the 800 metres is Spencer. 4 metres away, third is Long Weekend, and then 3 metres away, Notorious Joe coming one off the pegs. 5 metres to Sports Rack, who runs still second last as they head on down the back straight with He Got Rocked at the back of the field. They went through the second quarter in 31.9, 61.4 the first half of the last mile. Half a lap to go, and the leader by 4 metres is Stormy Beach. In second place on its back is Spencer. Covering it up now, Notorious Joe, as they go inside of the 400. It's now got its nose to the wind, and then 4 metres away is Long Weekend, 1 out of 1 back, and then 4 metres then, 2 back on the inside with Sports Rack, and 5 metres He Got Rocked. Third quarter in 31.1, into the straight at the 200. What Stormy Beach got left, it led by a metre. Back to the Garrard's Horse and Hound sprint lane, Spencer. Down the outside, Long Weekend with Notorious Joe. They swamp Stormy Beach. Back to the inside, Spencer with down the outside, Long Weekend. Long Weekend moved up on the outside, hit the front and won it by a nose. Long Weekend beat Spencer. 1.5 metres away was in the centre. He got rather Notorious Joe. 10 metres to Stormy Beach, fourth. 7 metres to Sports Rack, and He Got Rocked was sixth. Then 28.9 for the fourth and final quarter. 60.1 last half mile, and the Aldebaran Park mile rate of 2:1.4. Number 2, Long Weekend, John Justice. Horse number 2, the winner. Second 4, Spencer, Gavin Lang. Third 5, Notorious Joe, Joe Pace. Fourth 3, Stormy Beach, Zach Phillips for John Justice. And fifth 6, Sports Rack, Ken Tippett for John Justice. Sixth was 1, He Got Rocked, Darren for Joe Pace. 2, 4, 5, 3, 6, 1. Officially 2, 4, 5, 3, and 6. 2, 4, 5, 3 and 6 with sixth 1 on trial 1. Race time 29.8. 29.8 the overall. Lead time of 8.2. 8.2 the lead. The Aldebaran Park mile rate 2:1.4. Mile rate 2:1.4. The quarters of the final mile. First quarter of 29.5. Second quarter 31.9. Third quarter 31.1. Fourth and final quarter 28.9. 29.5, 31.9, 31.1 and 28.9. The halves of the final mile. First half mile 61.4. Middle half of 63 seconds. Home in 60.1 last half mile. 61.4. 63 in the last half mile, 60.1. 60.1 the last half mile, home in 60.1. Last quarter of 28.9. 28.9 last quarter. The last mile in 2:1.6. 2:1.6 the last mile. The margins were ahead by 1.5 metres. Ahead by 1.5. 29.8 the time. Mile rate 2:1.4. Last mile 2:1.6. Last half mile 60.1, 28.9 last quarter, and the margins were ahead.